Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it is time to plant onions. It's that time of the year again. Last year I planted on the 1st of February and today is the 2nd, so we're only a day behind, but I grew so many big, awesome onions last year that I love it, and I'm so excited to grow more again this year, and it's time. I know I said in my 2025 planning video that I was going to use up all my old seeds, but I had a little bit of a look around online and I ended up buying 2 new varieties of onions this year. So these are suited for a subtropical climate and they are 100-day onions. So these will be good because we have to grow onions during autumn and winter, so there's not as much daylight in the day. So these ones can grow within shorter daylight hours. So I got a brown onion variety called Gladolin, which is this one here, and that is a 100 to 120 day harvesting onion, which is really cool. And it says that it can be planted from February to June in subtropical regions. And I got a red Creole, and this one 100 to 120 day onion as well. And both of these seeds are from Seeds of Plenty. I also ordered this Roma tomato, which is a determinate variety, which I'm excited about because that means it's only going to grow to a certain size. It's not going to go crazy and viney like the ones that I have over here. I haven't grown a determinate before, so I'm excited for that. Apparently they fruit all at the same time, so you can pick them all at once and they're done. So I'm going to start these today, and the reason I want to grow more tomatoes now is because it's going to be cooling down in about 4 weeks. Hopefully the humidity will be gone, and sorry if I'm squinting, but I have an ulcer in my eye and the light is actually hurting my eyeball, so I'm going to be squinting in this video, so sorry about that. My eyes may water as well, but anyway, back to the tomatoes. So when the humidity goes, that means all the pests are gone as well. So the grasshoppers, the army worms, I found them on my tomatoes this year. All the pests will be gone. So hopefully we'll get, even though I'm getting a very successful crop of tomatoes this year, which I'll show you in next week's video, I really want to try these at this time of year. I think they'll be a huge success. So excited to try that. So we're going to pop those seeds in today as well. And also using up the Hunter River Brown seeds, which I grew last year, which were a huge success, and the California Red. So these weren't as successful, but I'm going to try them again anyway and see how we go. So I have my seeds here. I have my silicone molds, which I love. So we got 24 here, another 24 here. These are the other seeds that I started a few weeks ago, so I'll show you those in a minute. But I want to talk about my seed raising mix, which I had a request for from one of my lovely viewers. So she wanted to know the actual ratios of my seed raising mix, so we'll go through that now. Okay, so this is my seed raising mix here that I mix up myself, and I just keep it in this big tub here and just grab it out as I need it. So let me show you what this consists of. I grab a bag of seed raising and cutting mix and throw the whole bag into the tub. And I grab a coconut core brick. Don't get the peat core because harvesting peat moss significantly damages peatlands, which are crucial ecosystems for carbon storage. With the coconut core brick, you need to rehydrate it with a lot of water, so put it in a separate tub and keep adding water until it's nice and damp. So this is what the coconut core looks like once it's all been absorbed with water. This is a bit dry because it's been sitting around, but I use about half a block of coconut core thrown into the container and mixed through with the seed raising mix. I also add in these worm castings, and I have a scoop here that I use. I probably pop in about 2 to 3 scoopfuls of the worm castings into the container. This scoop is probably 3/4 of a cup to a cup size. Yeah, maybe pop in 2 cups worth of worm castings. That'll be a nice nutrient boost for your seedlings. I also add about half a bag of perlite. So this is good for water retention and improves aeration and drainage in the soil. So yeah, pop in about half a bag of that with your other ingredients and mix through. Okay, so this is a good amount of dampness here. Probably could be a little bit wetter. Don't want any water dripping out of it, and you want it to kind of solidify. So we might just add a little bit of water into that actually. Alright, that's all mixed in with some fresh water. So that's looking better. So that kind of sticks together a lot better now. It's not falling apart, it's not as crumbly, but we're not wringing water out of it either, so that's a good medium for seed starting. So we are going to fill our seedling trays up. So literally just chuck it in, tap it all down, make sure it's nice and compact, make sure there's no air pockets in there, and that one is ready to go. So the reason I love growing onions is because they are so easy to grow. Literally just pop the seeds in, they come up, you plant them out. They're pretty hardy. I planted quite a few seeds just in one cell, like a couple of cells, a whole bunch of seeds, and just separated them when they had grown, and they're tough as nails. Like, I was pulling them apart and wasn't being too gentle at all really, I was being a bit rough, and they all grew really well, so really easy to grow. This year I'm going to just do maybe 2 seeds in each seed cell, and I'm going to see if I get better onions this year. So we've got 24 there. I'm going to fill these up. So I'm going to do 48 onions this year, which is the most I've ever done. Last year, I think I did 26, almost doubling last year, which is exciting. And I still have a few left over from last year, still some in the fridge. The new varieties that I got this year as well, they last a lot longer as well for storage, so that's another bonus. All right, let's get these in. So we've got our trays filled up now with our seed starting mix, and I'm just going to pop about 2 seeds in each cell. I'm going to start with the gladolin. It's a little bit windy today. Seeds are tiny. See if you can see that. Don't want them to blow away with all the wind. Alright, so they're quite small seeds, so we don't want to bury them too deep or they won't germinate. So just doing some little holes there, and I'm going to try and pop only 2 seeds in each cell because I don't want to disturb the root this year, and I want to see if we get better onions this year than last year. And I'm pretty happy with what I got last year. It's always fun to try something new. So what varieties of onion are you growing this year? I'd love to know, so let me know in the comments below. That was gladolin brown. Pop that in there so we know which one it is. And then we'll try the red Creole. Same again. Not too deep. So I did read recently that onion seeds only last 1 to 2 years, so it'll be interesting to see how the Hunter River brown seeds go that I planted last year, to see if we get as good a germination rate, because they're a year old now, and who knows how old they were when I bought them. It says so by August 2025. So we'll see how they go. I like using these paddle pop sticks because they are biodegradable. Okay, time for the Hunter River brown seeds. If I get 2 germinating, I'll just snip one off and just let the other one grow, and that way we're not disturbing the roots. And in these ones, we're going to do the California Red. I ran out of large paddle pop sticks, but I found these ones, so that'll have to do. I have to learn to write small on these. Okay, close them up. Done. Alright. We are going to give these a water now. I'm going to move these seeds out of the way so they don't get wet, because once they get wet they are unusable. I'm going to put the hose on the mist setting and just lightly mist the top. And then I just pop this down in here and just fill up the bottom of the tray. and all that water absorbs up through each cell, and the seeds can get all the water they need to germinate. You need to keep your seeds quite moist. Don't let them dry out for them to be able to break open. So yeah, don't let them dry out too much. So that's why it's good to have this bottom watering system. So that way the seeds stay moist all the time. Okay, so we'll see how they go over the next week or so. Once they start to pop up, I'll give you an update on those. But we have 48 onion seeds ready to grow. Okay, so over here, a few weeks, probably about 2 weeks ago, I planted out some new seedlings. So some of the brassicas, we've got the Calabrese broccoli, the marathon broccoli, green delicious broccoli there. Still waiting for those to come up. I think 2 of the marathon broccoli are starting to sprout. I've got 1 green delicious there already. That was quite quick, but yeah, they're a bit slow to start. The lettuce all year has sprouted, so we've got a few of those that have come up, which is great. The rocket, this side sprouted really well. I don't know what's happening with this side, but anyway, we'll see. And I have some sweet million tomatoes here and some sweet cherry here, which desperately need potting up, which I'm going to do this afternoon because they are getting way too big for this cell and they're starting to look a bit drab. Also got some blue butterfly pea here, which I will pot up as well because I'm not sure where I'm going to plant that yet. I planted that for Kevin's aunt, but she is already growing it, so I'll just plant them in the garden somewhere because they look so pretty. So that'll be this afternoon's task, potting this stuff up. Alright, so I just popped in some more lettuce, another succession of that, and 2 of the Roma tomatoes, the determinate variety, and I potted up the sweet millions that were getting too big for the cell and the sweet cherry. They're looking a little bit sad, so hopefully they'll come back and flourish. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video about starting onions. Now's the best time to do it if you're in subtropical Australia or any other subtropical region in the world. And over the next few weeks I'll be doing a lot more seeds as we move closer to autumn and finally into the cooler months, which I cannot wait for. It's just the humidity is way too much in Brisbane now, so looking forward to that. If you like this video, please give it a like and I'll see you in the next one.